Hello BookTube and welcome to another Weekend Reads. My name is Sarah and today is Saturday, October the 22nd, 2016. I do apologize for not having any videos posted over the last few weeks. October's been a really crazy busy month for me, but I think I'm going to make up for it in the next week because I am posting all of my Halloween week videos, which I am thoroughly looking forward to. I plan on filming a bunch of them when I'm done filming this one, and they will be posted up during the week, so I hope you guys enjoy. So, weekend reads. What do I plan on reading this weekend? The first book that I am currently reading is Haunted Bridges, Over 300 of America's Creepiest Crossings by Rich Newman. I have recorded this little video now twice, and the first time I really screwed up and I didn't like it, so I decided to re-record. And in the middle of re-recording and talking about this book, something in my kitchen moved, and it scared the living daylights out of me. And it was just so creepy that I'm talking about creepy books, and then that happened. So it is the middle of the day, so that it's not as creepy, but still, it would have been super creepy if it had been at night. But anyway, this book is exactly what it sounds like. It's about 300 different bridges. It's categorized into chapters based on whether it was a suicide or a murder or the nature behind the haunting, essentially. And then within that chapter, the bridges are separated in order of state. So it goes state by state. So if you really wanted to, because this is an ebook, I know it might be a little bit harder to do with a physical print copy, but with an ebook, I'm pretty sure you can do the search feature. And if, for example, you lived in Alabama, you could probably search Alabama and see how many different bridges come up and if there are any in your area. So it's really interesting. It tells you the history behind the haunting, what people have seen and heard, and then also tells you whether or not it's the bridge is accessible, and if it's for cars or pedestrian or what have you. So if you are a ghost hunter and that kind of thing interests you, to go and check it out. The stories, a lot of them are similar, but that's the way it goes, is that, if someone was hung somewhere or what have you. But it's still really, really fun and very, very interesting. And a lot of these places I would really love to go and visit and see for myself, not only because of the whole haunting thing, but also because of the historical background to a lot of them. So the audiobook that I'm currently listening to is American Murder Houses, a coast-to-coast tour of the most notorious houses of homicide by Steve Leto. I am really enjoying listening to this one. I only have about an hour left on it. I've really been making this last this October, but on Wednesday I had to go down to the hospital for an appointment, so I actually got stuck in traffic, which, if you listen to audiobooks, is not that big a deal unless you're actually going to be late, which I was cutting close to being late, but it is what it is. Toronto traffic can be a pain in the neck. But I was listening to this and I got a lot of it finished. Like I said, an hour left. I've actually sped up the narration ever so slightly because the narrator does talk slowly. And generally I don't like doing that, but I thought, oh, I'm going to do it anyway, and I actually like the way it sounds better. I don't like it when it gets to that point that, yes, it's quick and maybe you can understand it, but it just sounds weird. I don't like that. But anyway, this has a lot of famous and infamous murders that have taken place. The three famous ones that I've listened to, because they are in chronological order, was, of course, the O.J. Simpson murders, the Menendez brothers, who killed their parents, and the Versace murder are three of the more recent ones that I've listened to. So it's almost done. I'm really enjoying it. If you're into history or anything like that, I highly recommend you listen to this. It's not about hauntings or anything like that. It's literally about the murders and the conviction and possibly even the trial and stuff like that. I know the Amityville Horror House was in here. So I will talk a lot more about this at the end of the month when I do my wrap-up. But again, if it's something you think you'd be interested in, definitely check it out. It's less than 8 hours long, so it's a nice, quick little listen to. And the last thing that I am reading is The Surprise Party, the second book in the Fear Street series by R.L. Stine. I am only maybe, 30 pages into it. I started this at the beginning of the month. This should not be taking me this long. The problem is that these books are the ones that I tend to read right before I go to bed. And all the other books I've been reading this month have been so super good that I don't want to put them down. I want to read them before I go to bed too. So this hasn't been getting the love that it should. So I plan to rectify that, and I figure I can finish at least 50 pages a day. So that should get this finished by Monday or Tuesday. And then I'm going to pick up book 3 in the Fear Street series, which is the Overnight, and read that one next. So I can get both these Fear Street books done for October. So anyway, guys, that's all that I'm reading this month. Like I said, I plan on shooting the Halloween week videos next, so stay tuned for those later this week. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Take care and happy reading. Bye.